Peace and love, it's your boy Don Kalam, and welcome to Dreamkeepers Radio, that private life podcast. You're here, tuned in with your boy, and this is brought to you by Follow the Yellow Brick Road by Don Kalam. Search the book on Amazon now. Go get the book and uncover the matrix and how the United States is operating in the financial marketplace. Much peace and love. Mic check. Peace and love. I want to make sure everybody hears me.
I can hear you.
All right. What's up, homie, man? Listen, man, excuse my French. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know how I talk and shit. But this is the last nigga that got a trademark. His shit went through smoothly. Everybody else shit, look, bro, they still got me one that's clear, but haven't gave me the paperwork to sign this shit. Talking about the attorney, because yours didn't have to get cleared by an attorney. Everybody else's has to get cleared by attorneys now. It's crazy. We done did too many of them. It's crazy. But your shit's on and popping, ain't it? Everything good? You got access to the email and everything? All right. Cause sure ain't checked the shit. I told you change the passwords and shit. I seen Rim Dog in this motherfucker too. He been rocking with me. I might come see you soon, man. I might come to Vegas area, man. The homie court's in Vegas, man, and he's in tune. Oh, I still need to help you. I just been busy, bro. Straight up.
I already know, man.
Nah, you don't know because we shutting shit down.
I believe it.
No, straight up. I'm done helping you, motherfuckers. Y'all should have got in line and dropped that bread. Me and my girl got 2 iPhones today for nothing. We did have to pay taxes on it. And I'm gonna file the paperwork on that because I'm tax exempt. But I just want to make sure I got my phone with no issues. You feel me? But I got a lot of information for y'all today. I don't know if y'all bought the class or whatever. I did already do something quick on the things that I already do with tax deductions and stuff. I'm going off just some stuff that I've been working with other people, but I'll give everybody in the chat my book called The Capitalizing Namepreneur. And what y'all need to do, y'all get the book free and find it valuable, is go leave a review. Or go buy the book. But I'm not a licensed attorney tax expert. I do this for educational and informational purposes only. So the reason why I even brought up Court, he got his little name on here, Court Bradley. I like him for different reasons because he's in tune spiritually. He knows what the fuck he's doing. And if you go to his page, he's out here stunting and shit. I seen the article, Nick. You in your suit and shit. I said, okay. You got to shout out your people when you see them doing something positive in life.
Appreciate it, man.
Because y'all only want to, most people just want to share bullshit. And that's highly unfortunate. I'm not going to show my face. My girl fucked me up, so. Just thought I'd let y'all know. I'm gonna try to find something. So look, I just want everybody to know I've been doing things for like 10 years plus, but I'm still learning things. And I'm gonna tell you some of the mistakes I was doing. As far as my understanding now, I've been getting money off this shit. So that's the only reason why I know this stuff works. So I'm looking for, I'm gonna start sharing my screen. But first of all, the reason why I brought up court, because court's government name, so supposedly that legend, y'all call it the government name. I know a lot of people in the hood. I got different shades and colors on here. I'm from the hood. But I see you in here too, Pat. What's good? We call it the government name. If you was a Muslim, they'd be like, that's your slave name, my brother. Y'all follow me? Y'all follow me? Hope that makes sense. But when you're I'm going off this theory. We're gonna say it's a theory. We're not gonna say it's facts. You're entitled to believe in whatever you want to believe. But I'm gonna tell you, my beliefs get me paid and they work for me. Man, y'all can see me. I ain't tripping, man. I did get hit by a girl. But look, that government name. So my people that are from the hood that will be watching this replay, you call it the government name. So quit thinking it's fucking yours anyways. You work for that motherfucker. The government got you. So you gotta look at it like that's a name you work for. That's a brand you work for. And basically that's who you sold your soul for. That's how I look at it. I don't want to throw y'all for a loop. My homie Court got a record label. Am I right or am I wrong, Court?
You're right.
All right. So is there a reason you had a record label? Did you have that before you got into this information?
It's kind of simultaneously happened at the same time. I got it just to protect myself and separate it from personal, separate the entities.
Yeah, I mean, I can explain it better. That's exactly why I have one. We're talking taxes. This is a tax webinar. So in order for them to tax you at a certain rate, it's whatever's on the record. So this is why we have our own record companies. We keep our own records. And when you have a record company, you're able to, and you can do this with your family trust, any family business that you have, I use record companies in order to protect my intellectual assets, my intellect. Whether it be my pictures on Instagram, whether it be my voice on YouTube. When you call them, this will be monitored and recorded. But what are you recording? Are you keeping record? Even with every business, you have to keep records. This is how they know if you're supposed to pay taxes or not. This is how they know if they owe you or not. It's by the way you maneuver. And the records that you've been keeping are the ones that you've been embedded in through a public education mindset. Because I'm telling you right motherfucking now, ain't no Jewish motherfucker writing his name on the top of motherfucking nothing. You ain't getting my name. Shit. I hope that makes sense. There's a difference between private and public. So I make my name a business. That's the first place to start. Let me pull this. I did download the book too. The Capitalizing Namepreneur. Put it in the chat. Let me know if y'all have any questions about any of those statements I just said, because I'm starting to learn. I just want y'all to know, because I am getting away from the public, so I'm gonna take my time with y'all a little bit. With the people that's still rocking with me. And if you're close to me, I'm gonna take my time with you. But the name's a business. That's how I maneuver. Any questions over that? Starting off, it doesn't matter if you make it a sole proprietorship, none of that. And at the end of the day, all that stuff is gonna matter. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter. But as long as you can distinguish that your name is a motherfucking business in this system. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
All right. Now, if your name isn't a business, the thing about just, I don't like making my name a trust. And I was sold on that at first. And I like people do taking that route and understanding that their name can be used as a trust. So I'm not against that at all. But when you start getting assets, say you got 2 million. 2 million is not a lot, but say you got 2 million. You know, I know a lot of people might not have 2 million right now, but this is the first time you having 2 million in your life. You want your damage to make sure it's not getting taxed. You're gonna try to fucking keep people from getting it. If somebody know you got 2 million, they're gonna bring up shit like, hey, he hit me or nigga pushed me down the step. They're gonna make up some bullshit. So you gotta make sure you know how to protect this shit. And if you got 2 million in a trust account with your name trust, they're gonna sue you. You know, they're gonna come for it. Trust me, Donald Trump gets sued all the time. Michael Jordan got sued all the time. Kanye West, the list goes on. This is what happens. They will make some bullshit up, man. And I ain't trying to go against anybody's beliefs, man. P. Diddy about to come home. So Rim Dog said, made my name an LLC trust, an LLC, a trust in ecclesiastical estate, an ecclesiastical irrevocable trust, all with different EINs. Hidden in an unincorporated association. See, that works. Because at the end of the day, the unincorporated association will be the beneficial owner, which the unincorporated association is not in the public, and it only gets the beneficial interest of everything he has. So the unincorporated association will be like a family nonprofit. Equity, what's good, man? You can chime in anytime, dog.
What up, though? How you feeling?
Y'all can hit him up too. Y'all can, if he wants to put his info in, because you know Don Kalam not always busy. He is right there on my level. Right up, man. You can chime in anytime, homie.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Nigga, I ain't no cock block. Get paid, nigga. Do your thing. Teach him the truth, brother.
For sure.
He might have his own swag to it.
You
You know what I'm saying? You got a different understanding. I'm going to get on the tax credits for you, though, because I know that's what you want. Bro, and we need to talk about them. I might be coming your way soon. We need to talk about it, bro, because the shit is... So, look, let me just start with something. You know, back in the day, I made the little card book, bills and credit card book, section 179.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, you can get 100. Now you can write off 100% of the card. Anything over 6,000 pounds.
EV or all. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got you.
Yeah, man. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn even more. So, like, let me see. I've been working with this other tax guy. And he been teaching. He don't got no CPA license or nothing, but he is an enrolled agent. You know, we teach people how to become enrolled agents, which is easy. You go to the IRS. That's the IRS. They're your friend. With cars, so I know with businesses starting off, I think you can write up to 10,000 with 2 people. Start up for just like regular expenses. You can get a tax credit back. So what I was getting confused, Equity, and I'm not afraid to say it, because you know, nigga, they'd be like, he a genius, but be slipping on simple shit. You feel me? So I was mixing deductions and tax credits. I'm thinking they're the same thing. And the deductions are in place when you owe taxes. Does that make sense? Because they're not really gonna give you that deductible back. It's the tax credits that you want to go after. The tax credits is what's going to add to your bank account.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Are you ready to unlock the secrets of commerce and build an empire that lasts for generations? Look no further. Introducing $1 Million Worth of Game by Don Kalam, your official guide to the private and public side of commerce. In this groundbreaking book, Don Kalam reveals the strategies and insider knowledge you need to create and protect your wealth. Learn how to navigate the intricate world of commerce, master the art of building an empire, and secure a lasting legacy for your family. Get your hands on $1 Million Worth of Game today and embark on a transformative journey toward financial abundance. Don't miss out on the opportunity to build your empire and secure a prosperous future for generations to come. Get ready to conquer the world of commerce. $1 Million Worth of Game by Don Kalam, your ultimate guide to building an empire and leaving a legacy. $1 Million Worth of Game by Don Kalam. Available now. Get your copy and start your journey to generational wealth.
It's called
Yeah.
wisdom for a reason, though.
Yeah.
But I get it, though. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It makes a lot of sense.
So like, yeah, I've been learning. But they use like, so I've seen people doing those 1099 OIDs. I don't want to even throw that process out here. Because if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, they're gonna blue block blame you. And I use 1099 INTs. I'm not gonna get deep on that today. But all the tax credits that was in the book, like you can't get a tax credit for my biggest tax credit, I'm gonna give y'all the $1 million worth of game. And you're gonna understand this. I'm gonna see if I can even get y'all the forms for it. Research and development is a tax credit for all my books.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Absolutely. It's an educational class.
Everything. So the forms that you can use for these would be form 67, 65. Let me see if I can pull it up. Man, there's rich people out here. That's all their revenue that they make. They're writing it off as their fucking annual income, bro. So you know how much money you can go get them back?
And like 250.
Motherfuckers spending $1 million is made $2 to $4 million, and they're claiming that as income. I'm like, bro, you tripping. So look, I know y'all ain't never seen this form. Y'all want us to research on the internet all day for free. I don't. You dig what I'm saying?
Sure.
Form 6765. This is an IRS form, credit for increasing research activities. That's something for your accountant or bookkeeper for you. I just want y'all to see that it's real. I'm not bullshitting. Does that make sense for everybody? I know that makes sense for you, Equity.
Absolutely.
So you just do your look. And listen, Chat GPT works wonders for all these forms. I just thought I'd throw that out there. And everybody that does the consultation, since y'all with me right now, I'm gonna show you which one I use. And I be making people trust and everything right on the call with them. I'll put the link in the chat for everybody. This is the one I use. Like this, watch this. Write me out bylaws for an unincorporated association. Can't spell today. That's why we got we're gonna call it you hear me? Include indemnity agreements. Indemnity agreement. I'm gonna spell it all right for y'all too. and non-disclosures. Right. That's all you need to go to the motherfucking bank. Rimdog says the business software you gave us does security agreements. I believe it does. But I just want y'all to see this. This is what all you need. And then you would want to name the officers. You know what I'm saying? The officers in there. Rewrite. We're gonna put equity as president. Because I'm gonna fuck you up next. We write as equity as president and Don Kalam as founder. Watch. Boom, we in there. Now look, that brings me to my next write-off. Did you know anything associated with board member meetings is a tax write-off?
So damn, that's crazy.
Let's see what this says. In general, board member meetings themselves are not directly eligible for tax credits. However, certain expenses related to board meetings might be deductible as business expenses depending on the context specific circumstances. I know people that use these as credits. You know, anything you use at the meeting, you can get that shit back. You know, it pays to get your crew cell phones and computers. All that makes sense? Makes sense to everybody? So when you're doing, I don't like doing it from with me, with the trust, I always had problems. I just want to throw this out there to everybody. This is why I like to make my name a LLC. To me, the LLC is going to be considered something called a pass-through entity. An LLC is my pass-through entity. If you do stuff different, Court, let me know. And if you in between time, you can holler at equity too. That's my nigga. So far, me and his work good. Shit, he don't be fucking with all my ops and shit. You hear me? But nah, your money good, bro. You, oh boy, D, you got his mind right, bro. He together.
For sure.
Yeah, he together. There's other forms too. A form 8886. This will be used for also with research. I'm just saying that's how Dick Gregory got paid. I'm just gonna throw that out there. If y'all remember Dick Gregory, y'all wonder where he got all his motherfucking money from. He got that shit from research. And he used to pay real life scientists to like study breast milk and shit. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
That's just deep.
Good. R.I.P. Baba Dick Gregory.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dick Gregory. He from my hood, St. Louis, man. Affordable transaction. This goes with the research and development as well. But you got to understand research and development for your business. I know bookkeepers that write this off because bookkeepers are supposed to keep up with the trends. I'm talking about your computer, home office. I'm gonna go through the forms for y'all though, so y'all can see. Man. So I'm just gonna go through some of these things you can write off. If you help people with disabilities, you know that's a fucking bag. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And I want you to know being black is a disability. I'm just gonna throw that fucking out there. So if you're helping black people in your business, that is a disability write-off. All I do is help these niggas. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Vina calling. So she need to be in class. Well, I just went through that being black is truly a disability. They get more grants and all types of shit. They get more money, period. If you're a business helping out black people, you get more money. Energy efficient. Anytime you change your business to become more energy efficient, if you offer healthcare incentives or anything like that, if you're trying to slang CBD, bro, there's hella tax credits for you. They just don't want it with the THC. The government ain't gonna help you with the THC, but they'll help you with the CBD. paid family and medical leave if you work for yourself. If you're investing things, there's something called an investment tax credit if you invest in businesses. And that's why you should always have multiple businesses established. I teach people, get a holding company. The holding company is going to be the investor. I hope that makes sense. Or your record label, like Court, your record label. People stay in debt with the record label. There's a reason for that because they're filing investment tax credits. And that's a whole form. Let me see if I can find it for you. $34.68. Remember, deductibles take away from taxes, and tax credits is when you get them checks. Oh, and I'm telling you, ChatGPT will teach you, will show you what you need to do. So, like, let's see, $34.68. Man. I mean, I don't know what else you need. I'm giving y'all the game. But you can also go on Fiverr and find you a motherfucking CPA. I know everybody probably don't know what Fiverr is. Find you a CPA. As long as you got the information, they have to use with what you give them. The CPA is a certified public accountant. You got private accountants, you got public accountants. Now, obviously, you're the private accountant going to tell the public accountant what to do. So, just so y'all know, I come here, I usually get certified. I come here a lot for certified financial statements. Especially if you're a business. This works wonders. So you can get a certified financial statement. To the people that's new to me and don't know what this is, I'm going to show you what it is. I had my first celebrities I ever helped out in life. They said, I'm not official unless I can get them a certified financial statement. And I'm like, nigga, I'm official. Nigga, fuck what y'all talking about. And as soon as they left, I called my accountants because I used to work for them. And I was just like, hey, what's a certified financial statement? Can y'all do it? I've been in the game ever since. You hear me? I learned how to get them cheaper on Fiverr. So what they do is, literally, they want to look in your bank accounts and shit, but on Fiverr, you can just give them the information. Find you one that you can make your own bank statements. You can make your own cash flows. You know, whatever it is you do. I'm not telling everybody to do that. This is just for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. How much does it cost? You see them bitches cost though. So look, when you get information on your credit report, anybody is not certified. Certified financial statements have been audited for accuracy by an independent accountant. You have to be a CPA. Only a certified public accountant can give a certified financial statement. I'm talking about people walk in there and go, they take these to car lots and everything. The reason why we had to do one is because he didn't want the underwriter to see that 14 million got transferred to his account because he had to have money in the account before they would even talk to him to go look at this house. They want to make it look like he had money in the account because they was going to put the house on the trust and not pay the shit. Just being honest. So, but they want to make it look like they had the money in the bank account. Like, we gonna buy the shit. You gonna assign it to the trust. So we got the money in the account. Usually the underwriters want to look back in your accounts when you buy houses 6 months to a year. And we just took the certified financial statements. That's how we rocked that house, and it was in Florida. That's how I learned about it. That made sense to you, Equity?
Hell yeah.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? As certified financial statements are documents that all publicly traded companies must publish. Income statements that detail a company's profit or loss during a specific period of time. So we did this for a trust. Certified public accountant will audit the contents of these statements using GAAP principles. That's why all that extra shit, that consumer law shit, your name is a motherfucking business. You're the private investor. Shit's been paid for with your Social Security number. Your name is a business regardless. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you where I'm getting my theories from. Let's get the definition of a sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is a non-registered, unincorporated business run solely by one individual proprietor with no distinction between the business and the owner. That sounds like you when you're dealing in America. The owner of a sole proprietor is entitled to all profits, but is also responsible for the business debts, losses, and liabilities. Your car wrecks. I mean, if you got insurance, I don't know. You're reliable for the business. Fuck. If you're in your house right now, you got a mortgage, something happens to the house, you don't have the homeowner's insurance, you got to pay that shit. And why would you need insurance? You can really only insure businesses. A naive man can't be insured. That's God's property, goddammit. I mean, that's how I look at it. But a sole proprietorship, also known as a sole tradership, if you have a credit report, that means you're doing trades. They're called trade lines that are added to your fucking credit report. When we're talking about credit reports, those are accounts. So that goes back to this. All businesses have to file this shit. So you can get them, you can make the company audited. You can audit them, but you can't audit them with no fucking consumer law. I ain't never seen no consumer law code that says they can audit these companies and get a certified statement. So I just need y'all to see how this shit moves. You know, your name's a business, man. Ain't no ands, ifs, buts about it. You invested this shit with the sophisticated by trust, goddamn it. Your Social Security number. Let's just go there. Is the Social Security a trust fund? The Social Security trust funds are financial accounts in the U.S. Treasury. So you cannot tell me anything you're doing in life in America is not business. These are two separate trust funds, not one, but two, goddammit. There are two separate Social Security trust funds. The old age and survivors insurance trust funds pay retirement and survivor benefits. And the disability insurance trust funds pays disability benefits. And the only motherfucker surviving is the motherfuckers in charge. Hope that makes sense, man. I'm getting off subject right now. But I just want y'all to know, your name's a fucking business. Does anybody want to dispute that with me? Is there any? Let me know. Oh, he's taking notes. Click the link. Nissan iTel's AI note taker. Let me go to my book. I'm gonna show you what I've been getting money off of, and then I'll go back to some of the things I learned. But I want you to know, as soon as you put the first year, you can't write the car off. Once you write it off, you get the tax credit for it, you can't keep doing it next year and the year after. You can only do it one time. All right, so I want to throw that out there. Most of the stuff I get written off is research and development. I've been getting paid for research my whole life. I learned because there's businesses out here that get paid to research on you. Come in here and stay a week and take these motherfucking pills. They might be placebos, they might not, but we're gonna research you. Have you seen those, Equity?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I used to be in them. They cut this one dude's toe off and put it back on for $10,000.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I might have did it back then. I won't do it now.
That's wow.
$10,000 on me every day. Fuck that.
Yeah.
My toes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's breaking down this book. Did I put it in the chat, y'all? I don't think I did. Put it in the chat. For everybody. Capitalizing Nampreneur. So your name is a special purpose vehicle. I don't want to get too deep in this because I've been talking about this shit for years. Go watch an old video. And then pass-through entities. Your name's a pass-through entity. I'm saying, so like when you understand you're utilizing a social security number, I wouldn't even use a 1040 no more. If you're gonna do something, why not use a 1041? So my social is a trust. That's facts. There ain't no, we can't dispute this shit. You can't dispute that your social is not a trust. So why, if I'm gonna file anything, I would file this form. If I'm gonna file something, that's just me though. I tell them I'm bankrupt. It's part of the bankrupt trust. And that's what y'all need to understand. Let me show you something else too. I don't want to get off topic. Check this out. Bankruptcy law provides for the reduction or elimination of certain debts and can provide a timeline for the repayment of non-dischargeable debts over time. So if you want to play the game, this is the game I would play. If anytime a motherfucker, if you can't get out of a situation when it comes to your credit or taxes or anything, follow with bankruptcy court. The United States is bankrupt. Let me.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11. I don't be telling people that. I'll make them figure it out on their own. They be like, U.S. bankrupt. I'll be like, what chapter? See, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, I mean, that's what I be telling them. Yes, it's definitely under Chapter 11 debt. So that means a corporation can file as a poor person and say they can't pay the debts. So there's a Social Security Trust Fund. They own the U.S. national debt. And you keep claiming that number, and that's why you're in these situations. But 24 trillion. And all this is contract law. They're under trust law. This is the only reason why they're still in operation. If you're new, I'm talking about the United States Corporation. All debt belongs to the United States. And the United States is a federal corporation, an agency. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Let me get back to my book. Yeah, I don't want y'all asking me, what do I put in the form? That's the IRS, they'll tell you. ChatGPT will tell you. You gotta holler at me one-on-one or something, man. What I'm gonna do is plug and play with that. I'm gonna have AI fill your shit out. I'm not gonna do it. Oh man, that was a computer. You hear me? Damn, I think I closed my book out. That's the computer. Oh, here it go. So boom, there that is too, 1041. So what I want everybody to understand though is when we talk about status, the main thing in this book is enrolled agent status is the highest credential the IRS awards. But I want y'all to understand just keeping an arm, it's called in private, when you're in the private, here's what they call it. They call it arm's length distance when they do business. This is a real term. This is a real trustee term. Arm length distance. Arm length market. You see, the arm's length market describes a financial market consisting of parties that have no relationship or contact with one another aside from the transaction at hand. This shit I be hearing around rich folks. You hear me? Boy, got in tone just going to the motherfucking country club. Look, enrolled agent status is the highest credential the IRS. Individuals who obtain this elite status must adhere to ethical standards and complete 72 hours of continuing education courses after every 3 years. All you have to do is get something called a PTIN. That's a personal tax identification number. Prepared tax, I said it wrong. A prepared tax identification number issued to the IRS to prepare taxes. Now, what I do, I get this enrolled agent. I want you to know. Let me go back to this enrolled agent. I want you to know. Can you read that for me, Court?
We'll be back after a quick break.
All right, go.
I'm rocking with Don Kalam.
Let's go.
Enrolled agents like attorneys and certified public accountants, CPAs, have unlimited practice rates.
So I ain't gotta go to school, nothing.
That's your school right there.
Don't even need a doctorate degree, goddamn it. Literally, we have these people represent us in court. Everything's a tax issue if there's not a big community. If everybody's still with me, I'm gonna go slow with y'all today, man. Yes, equity is my stepbrother. All right.
For sure.
Court related to us too. All right, Mark said he's with us. I remember Mark, him and his girl, they know this shit. Let me get back to my book. Because my book is just the basics, man. These are the shit I had learned. And now I'm learning more. But I've been knowing how to write those cars off. That's why I go through so many cars. Nigga, I go through cars. Write that shit off, write the mileage off. Where my phone at? Because I had got some more. I got hella notes for y'all. We'll go through them. I want y'all to do y'all's own research though. You can look up the standard tax deductions for people too. 14,000 for people, for 2 people or more. If you're married, you can write off 28,000. At a household, you can get 20,000. These are standard tax deductions. A lot of people do not write off deductions. You gotta write that shit off, especially if you owe taxes. We went over the investment tax credits in this book. It does talk about energy tax credits. Anytime you're trying to make your house, get solar panels, anything. I don't care if you buy some blinds, man. What you need to do, I'm gonna give y'all the game. Equity, chime in, because I know you're gonna understand it. How to get the biggest write-offs? You have one company buy it and then tax your other company for buying this shit. Ain't no shit wholesale. I'm taxing you. It's my own business. Hey, here's the contract. I'm gonna pay you later. That makes sense, equity?
Absolutely.
So say I buy an iPhone. Buy 2 iPhones today. Got them in the business. Well, this is the business that don't need them. This business got them for a lease or a loan from my other business. And since you didn't get it right then and there, this is what all companies do when you lease to own or rent a center. The couch costs you fucking $500. You paying $5,000 for it now.
Straight interest off the jump.
Straight interest. But if you're on the other side of the business, once you get it, and that go get it appraised now. Say, I got this chain right here. I got this chain. I go get it appraised, and it drops. I paid $30,000 for it, but it ain't number 12. That's depreciation. That's a whole nother tax credit. That makes sense.
Deductibles and credits. Yeah.
Yes, deductibles and credits. You just make sure you buy out from one business and sell it high to another. Simple as that. Zales, like nigga, if you get the jewelry from Zales, they tax you out the gate on that shit. That shit 100 times more than what the fuck it really costs. Suppose you take the jewelry to get it appraised. I'm like, damn.
That's diamonds in general.
Diamonds will depreciate your rollies, everything. Diamonds will depreciate your jewelry. Let me say that again. I'm glad you brought that up, Court. You go ahead and sell it.
Diamonds would depreciate your jewelry.
Yes. You put diamonds in your watch. You put diamonds in your glasses. Go get you anything. Diamonds depreciate your jewelry. Gold is worth more than diamonds.
Absolutely.
Well, we keep diamonds too, though. Because they're pretty.
Go lab based.
No, I use them too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nigga, I get lab grown diamonds. Ain't nothing wrong with the Moissanite's, just not my
Right.
grill. So how to create your own tax form. So it's showing you, this book shows you how to create your own tax form. Because you limit your liability. When you're a sole proprietor, let me go back to this. So I got so many tabs open. I hope everything makes sense for everybody. I feel like I'm doing a great job. I've been away, man. I've been away. I've been working, but not like for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's still going down too, but if you really fuck with me, make sure y'all bring y'all's burners. Hey, straight up. I don't think I'm gonna hire security. You hear me?
For sure.
I'm gonna hire security. Y'all funny.
We secure the security.
Yeah, that's it. So there's no legal distinction between the owner and the business entity. So anytime you're using your name in the public, you are the owner of that name. That's why when people say, Jeffrey, I work for that motherfucker, I'm looking for him too. Call me no motherfucking Jeffrey. I'm Don Kalam. Exactly what I told him. I got my motherfucking name tag on right here. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Grimdog says we're making complete sense. I hope so, man. Sometimes you just be talking and then it might not even make sense to you. People hit me up. Why you block me? Because I asked a question? Block that. Let me block that name too. You gotta pay for that. You hear me? I'm not Google. Okay, back to Google. Everybody, listen, just tap in with me or holler at Equity. Equity is a lot nicer if you want to learn how to open up LLCs and shit. I done said that shit too for too many years. I've been screaming. Listen, literally, this is the 8th year I've been telling people in the public to make their name an LLC. This is the 8th year. We talked about the debt already. I don't do remittances no more, but y'all have at it. You have any successes with that Equity?
The remittance? Nah, I ain't.
That shit came back like 8 months later. I'm like, fuck that. They made me pay my Verizon bill 8 months later. A bill from 8 months ago.
That's great.
Yeah, I said, I'll never do that again. It went through though. Shit. I'm glad they didn't cut my phone off. Literally, I was not paying my phone bill, nothing. I did a little remittance process. I can't remember who I learned it from. I learned it on TikTok. I don't do this either. I don't do this no more either. I don't know if you're helping people do that at all, Equity.
Nah, we either doing INTs or Bs.
I did get 80 bands back in 2020 from that though.
I tried it with the A's and C's, and they just
So the A. So I don't know the A. So I use look. Let's talk about if I get to this INC. So before I cancel the debt, I'm going to use an A. That makes sense. Because you go on acquisition. That's how I was taught. I do those with before you even cancel a debt. Before you file a 1099-C. 1099-Cs do cancel debt. And that's another taxable income. You can fucking write that off and get a tax credit back from that too. It's all interest, so there's a lot of shit involved. I'm not gonna act like I'm a real tax expert. But I would do a 1099-A before I did a 1099-C. Mark says he tried all the OIDs and A's and C's and none of them showed any real remedy. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I do have students that got big ass checks back. I'm not gonna say that it don't work. One dude paid me just to get the money out of the account because he was scared to touch it. He did a
tried it before.
He did an OID.
Business.
So I'm not gonna say it don't work. Now, I know these work for sure. A 1099 INT. Where I learned this from, I'm never gonna cock block on any information. I learned this from somebody named Rihanna L. And all the accounts that I filed my 1099 OID on, one point in my life, they shut down every single account. But they still gave me a check back. And I compared notes with her. We got letters from the IRS. I compared my letter to her letter, and her shit looked better. I liked how the IRS was talking to her. Her and her mom got a check back from doing the INT, and they didn't shut down none of the bank accounts. I said, shit, this is what I'm doing from now on. Oh, and that's how I learned it. I learned it from somebody named Rihanna L. I know you probably seen it in one of my videos, Equity.
Yeah, that's the it's in the files.
Yeah, she taught me this. So I want y'all to see what it looks like first. It looks just like a OID process. You do it just like an OID process. You have to fill out a 1096 before you do this. That's the cover letter. That's the cover letter for everything. So I just want y'all to know, a lot of people might not be you do the 1099 OIDs or stuff. You have to do this first. This is the cover letter. So y'all, I got a bunch of them waiting on me. I need to go get them. That's what they look like. You see, you gotta, anytime you do them, this is a cover letter, you gotta let them know which forms you filling out. You fill out 1099A, B, C, CAP. You have to put that on top. And you cannot print them off. You have to have the actual forms. Do not print them off. They will not accept the printable version. I wouldn't even fill this shit out online. It don't work. You gotta send this shit in. So all interest income, when you start understanding interest. So a Form 1099 INT reports interest income received by taxpayers. I don't care if it's interest on bank deposits, anything over $10. It should say anything over, listen, $10. When you understand that you're the investor, when you put your money in the bank, they're loaning your money out as soon as it hits the bank. If you got life insurance, public bonds, notes, certificates, any federal income tax, any income tax or foreign tax withheld, you file a 1099 INT. Yes, you can't order auto. So you do get all these. Mark says you can order all these from the IRS. Yes, you can. In any form that I'm talking about. Any form that I'm talking about. Let me see if I can show y'all how to do that. Let me bring it up since you brought it up. Ooh, it popped up. OIDs. I do INTs. Look, order tax forms. There you go. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. You go to motherfucking Office Depot, they gonna charge you $20 for like 5 motherfucking forms. I don't know the price. I'm just careful. I don't buy the shit. All these mortgage interest statement, y'all should know what that is. That's just that. Listen, that's a 1099 OID process too. Look. I just want to show y'all I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to this shit. Nigga, that's an OID form, nigga. See it? Mortgage interest statement if you try to get out of a mortgage, just thought I'd throw it out there. You gotta order that shit too. Wishing statements, all that. Look, so this is actually in the book too. But you can order all of these. Any IRS form that I'm talking about, you can order them. There's the 1099-C right there, cancellation of debt.
You can order like 100 at a time.
Man, they'll drop them bitches off by the box load. I'm talking about I had shit tons of forms. You used to be able to go in your local before COVID. You could go into your local IRS office and get all these bitches. They have any form you need, but they don't carry them no more. Ever since COVID. So 1099 INC, it breaks it down. This really is a Chat GPT book. I ain't even gonna start with you. Go get it though. Go get it though. So look, make your name. You can make your name a sole proprietor or self-employed. You always want to say you work for yourself. That's just what I want to throw out there. I'm gonna get down to the nitty. This is everything that's really in the book. Home office deductions. When you start learning, let me see what my ChatGPT can tell you. Household employment taxes. I'm seeing motherfuckers get anywhere between 20,000 to 100,000 back on Schedule H. Home office deduction. I don't care if you use your house as an office. Or even travel expenses. Like I don't go on vacation. If your name's a business and all your kids' names a business, right? Y'all following along? There's no longer a family vacation. That is a business trip. Transportation costs, lodging expenses, meals. This may include tips. I tip. I'm a big tipper, ain't I? Equity. Tell him, man.
Hey.
Tell him no. You've been around me, bro.
Yeah, all blues. I couldn't. He's so cold. He gave me money to chill.
How can you afford this life, nigga? It comes right back. This shit is free money.
Yeah.
Pat. Take your ass off mute, Patricia. Hey, is we not planning on getting a big bag back with our business or not? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Patricia.
I was on mute. Now I said yeah.
What we doing? What's our plans?
Our plan is to check it back with the business.
Do we not spend that paper?
Yes.
Patricia, who took care of the celebrities in New York?
Don Kalam.
Nah, you was there too, motherfucker. Who was driving them around and shit?
Me.
You met Busta Rhymes, he hugged you and shit?
Yeah.
Brag on yourself, girl. They fucking, every room I take her in, the leader's trying to talk to her is crazy as fuck because she really don't know nothing. Am I lying, no, Patricia?
No.
Nigga, they love you, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They asked if she was a doctor, right or wrong?
Right. I only been following Don for, it's going to be a year. It's probably be a year in August.
That was the best investment you ever made, huh?
Yeah.
Make all your money back?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say it didn't come with no bullshit now. We still have our problems now. We dealing with something. Man, thank you, Patricia. But no, she understands the business. I don't want to move forward with people if they don't really have full comprehension of what's going on. So this class is really I'm glad she's in the class. That makes me feel good because she really don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Because she already doing her part. But she has fucking, I'm not going to say how much money she's made, but she fucking makes money. But she's just like me. She take care of everybody. So I'm going to teach her, hey, because we already doing it on our business. But the money she's giving out isn't from her business, isn't from our business. That's from her. You taking care of motherfuckers. Her nigga famous, by the way. Just want to throw that out here. Her guy is famous. Court. You need to holler at her nigga because he's a famous rapper. Straight up. She fucks with a famous nigga. Real talk. Crazy. Yeah. It's crazy how the world works. It's crazy. She works for Don Kalam. But yeah, we're definitely going to be getting these. Let me just show y'all what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what me and her going to do. Everything I'm showing you, we got our bylaws together. We got our we keep our minute meetings, banking resolution. She went in there, didn't know what the fuck she was doing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how I did her, because I want y'all to know how I do my trustees. She tried to call me while she in the bank, and then the dude asked me for my social. I hung up on him. Asked me for my social. I hung up. Did I not, Patricia?
Yeah, you did.
I said, call me back when you get the account. Show me up 2 of them. We'll talk. Private accounts. We good to go. I'm about to show you what we're gonna do because we've already probably we're damn near on the threshold. I already filing this shit. But it's called a net operating loss. You can get up to for 2 people, you get up to $500,000.
You hear that, my brother?
It was a
One person gonna be $250,000 for single returns. I know one person that just got back 250 bands. I know one person that got 7 million, but I'm not playing around with that shit. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that level, just so you guys know. I'm not filing no $1 million with no IRS, nothing. I'd be happy with, I'd take 500,000, 250,000. What's called a net operating loss. And literally, somebody put me on game. I seen them do it. I seen them get money back. How to file for a net operating loss. It's going to tell you everything in ChatGPT. NOLs can reduce other income of the owners against which it can be deducted. And these are the forms right here. And this is to get a refund right here. This is how you get your refunds. With me and Patricia, this is the one we'll be filing. And if you have an unincorporated association, you can file these things just like a corporation. If that makes sense. When it comes to the unincorporated association, you do not have to pay taxes. If you do have an EIN with your social attached, that's okay because they cannot tax that business. If you're doing it for, I want you to know, when you do you got to have a purpose of an unincorporated association. Let me see what it say. So if an unincorporated association purpose is charitable, educational, or scientific in nature, you can operate like a 501c3. All contributions are tax deductible. You cannot be taxed on your purchases. So I want to throw that out there. The Freemasons operate under this. This is why they don't pay taxes. It's considered a social club. If it's a faith-based organization, then it's going to be considered. So this is just like a 508c1a. It's the same exact thing, except unincorporated associations cannot be put in a statute structure. You can't use codes and statute on my unincorporated association. That's why you can't tax it. Does that make sense? We'll make sure everybody follows along with that statement. Because it'd be confusing sometimes for me trying to explain what the fuck an unincorporated association is. Shit, you really are an unincorporated association, except the contracts that you signed up for is what's making you pay taxes. The birth certificate, the ID, and the social security number all together create an unincorporated association. So anytime the government gets involved, they already know. So you're gifting everything to them. I hope that makes sense for everybody. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all sitting here with me. All right, self-employment tax deduction. I don't do that. If you got health insurance, you can deduct all of that shit too. These are my favorites, so let me find that. That's definitely a tax credit. If you pay for my classes, you pay for the school. Hey, somebody gonna hit me up in the motherfuckers be complaining in the school too. Y'all gotta quit complaining being soft. If I want to answer your question, I ain't got a motherfucker answer your motherfucking question. You can't make me. I'm gonna block your ass. But education credits, there you go. I know you've seen this form, right, Equity?
Absolutely.
But have you used it yet?
Not yet.
You need to use this bitch.
I got a whole bunch of stuff to fill out by the 31st.
Well, look, holla at the people on Fiverr, but also you listen. Used to just send shit into the IRS. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know these are the forms I'm supposed to fill out. You're the tax experts, make it work. If you need any questions, call me. You have any questions, call me. And then they give your ass something called an account manager. And dude's name was Jerome, and he helped me with everything. He would fill the shit out for me. I didn't fill out shit. He would just ask questions. So I just want to throw that out there. I learned that from one of these gurus out here when I first started before I was doing this shit. I think it was PJ. It was like, tell them to do it. Because
I heard that too before. I heard that.
I definitely wasn't going to fill out no 1099 OID when motherfuckers said their name's going to jail. But that's when I knew to make your name a business. I filled out the 1099 OID. I got my refund back in 2020 during COVID. I ain't looked back since. Straight up. First year I could afford hoes. You hear me? Shout out to COVID. You hear me? I used to just look at them on Backpage. Now I got them Ubering them over. You hear me? Now look, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I don't want Court to get in trouble. He in Las Vegas. I don't want him to get no idea.
Silly, man.
I'm gonna send Lily that way. Make sure she right. You hear me? All right, where we at? I'm a fool, equity. What's up? I miss you, dog, man. Listen, I need an intellectual conversation, homie. I'm gonna have to refund you your motherfucking money, nigga.
I thought it was today was the council. I've been up since 5.
No, it's a week because you made it for the 31st.
I know I've been tripping. I've been up. I haven't been sleeping. I've been up. Yeah.
But you got my number directly, but I appreciate the donation.
For sure. I ain't gonna ask no questions without, you know what I'm saying, paying.
But you cool, bro. Well, tell Patricia that. Because she had her friend call me today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's all good, Pat.
Yeah, we ain't trying to abuse the relationship. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, she cool. She cool. We definitely abused our relationship. We cuss each other out, all types of shit.
Oh, that's cool.
She cussed me out too. She said, Don, I'm not fucking scared of you. And then she gonna have hood niggas call me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Nah, you good, Patricia. I'm just letting them know you that bitch. You hear me? I love helping the right people, just put it like that. I don't use this either because this involves setting up some shit with the government, all right? You ever went to those little training programs? I know some of y'all niggas might not have been in trouble, but you trying to look for a job, you on papers and shit, you looking for a job, work opportunity tax credits, they train you, they do all of that. They got grant money from the IRS. That's what this is. If you like, I can't even think what it's called where I'm from. They used to make me go down there. It's the same place they give motherfuckers.
It's a WIOA program. That's why I got my,
it's like they go in there. You have to look. You have to go watch You have to watch programs and go learn something. Then they help you look for a job.
The workforce center.
Yes, workforce. Yeah, that's all it is right here. You can set up your own workforce development and help niggas get jobs, and you will get paid. I think every felon you find a job, you get $5,000 per felon. That's how it used to be. I don't know what it is now. So you give them these and then the person that hires you gets $5,000 for that year for hiring you. So it's a nice little play. I have used this form. This is a general business tax credit. I want y'all to see it now. I'm gonna show y'all all my passwords and shit.
Broski froze.
Yeah. You gotta turn it into a meme.
He probably about to come back through. Yeah.
I'm back.
Ain't no sound. Oh, you on mute.
Nah, it kicked me off. The internet's slow, man, so my bad, y'all. Just bear with me. I thought I'd be cool because I switched locations. I'm in the middle of the Amish. You hear me? I seen some Amish people today. They were shopping at Dollar General. I ain't know what was going on. They do be going to the stores and shit. Like literally, there's this place called Bowling Green, Missouri. They got a place where they can park their horses and shit. So this is one form I use too, for general business credit. I just type that in. I just type something general in and see what it tells me. And then it disappeared. Motherfucker. Look, it allows businesses to claim eligible tax credits that can reduce their tax liability. If a business qualifies for any credits listed on Form 38, you can. So, what forms? Let's see. What forms can they be? Everything that we just went over, you can put that on there too. Then research credits. I don't know about that one. I don't want y'all to think y'all can get in Section 8 and write this shit off. So it's if you invest in low income. So I guess if you pay rent, you invest in their ass. You hear me? Write your write your $24 a year off. You hear me? But you see, if you're invested in it, this is why they do it. So I want you to know if it's like if y'all want to set up Section 8 houses and stuff or HUD, I can help y'all with that too. I know people that do that. Isaac Griffin says, dropping too much game. Dude took a screenshot of me smiling. I'm gonna say that.
You turn it into a meme. Don't ask questions. Book a consult.
Right. Hey, Grim Dog said my halfway house is full of family members. You must be half black. So I have used the Form 3800. I was taught to use that, and then also let me try to find this form. I was taught that theft loss or something like that. How to write off. There we go, right here. And then if you can write off losses with this, you could. I'm talking about regular losses. You write it off as a theft. It sounds crazy.
Oh,
Form 4684. Let me type that into Chat GPT and see what it tells me. Being used as business losses. The form allows you to report losses incurred on property used in your trade or business. This includes building, machinery, equipment, and inventory. If your business property was damaged or destroyed due to a casualty event like a fire, flood, or storm, or something unlawfully taken, you would report this on the form. That makes sense, everybody?
Yeah.
Man, how much more fucking game y'all think y'all gonna get from me? No, I'm just fucking with you.
45 more minutes.
I showed you how to get a card for free. Look, can you can you write off a business vehicle? That would be your name, LLC, not your name. Go make your name an LLC, then go transfer the title. Can you write off a business vehicle 100% with Section 179? Let me zoom in, and I'm gonna have you read that for me, Court, because you read pretty. Oh shit, you read good. You don't be taking your time to sign the shit out.
Yeah, I had to write that down real quick.
The teacher probably never called on you in class because you read good. The teacher like calling on motherfuckers who don't know how to read. You be in that motherfucker all day. Equity.
And it was people
motherfucker.
reading like that too.
Huh?
And so it be people reading like that too, or they'll make up a word.
Some of these
that
gurus.
word don't even be what they reading. They just make up a word.
It's all good, man. As long as they understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Let me quit talking about people, man. People who think they can read can't read. Shit. So look, I said, can you write off a business card 100%? It says, yes, under Section 179 of the IRS tax code, businesses can deduct the full purchase price of qualifying equipment and software purchased or financed during the tax year. This means that if you purchase a business vehicle that meets specific criteria, you may be able to write off 100% of the cost in the year of purchase. I'm talking about you get all this shit back. You get the money back. Qualified vehicles. It has to be it has to weigh over 6,000 pounds. So like SUVs, trucks, a Rolls Royce. I think you can write off these vehicles too. Let me see. When I first started, I was having other people. So you can write it off. A lease vehicle. The mileage, the expenses, 100%. I know you was on the phone, Equity, but you see it, 100%. You can write off a car.
Yeah, I got it. I got you.
Damn, that motherfucker keep playing. I don't know why it's playing. You only do it one time in the first year. You see this shit? Any other vehicle is going to be 12,000 or 11,000. 28,900 for the first year. And you have to use the car for 50% more of your business. Let's see what else we got in here. That's pretty much it, though. I'll show you a tuition form too, real quick, in case like at my school, online school, it's just $50 a month. That's really not tuition. But if you had tuition for a school, it's a 1098-T form, and you can write that off and get that shit back as a business credit as well. It looks just like the 1099 OID process. It is. It's in the 1099 family, on the 1090 family. 1098-T, tuition statement.
You use that for your doctorates when you got your doctorates?
No, just anytime you got tuition. So
okay.
let's break down the definition of tuition. A sum of money charged for teaching or instructions by a school, college, or university. Teaching or instructions, especially of individual pupils or small groups. So if you have to make payments, so like I said, making a $50 a month payment, it can be used as tuition if you want to utilize that, but you could probably do the full amount on the education tax form as well. But anytime you're paying to get instructions from somebody, that's tuition. You know, I look at the school, if you're paying $50 a month, I look at that as a tuition. But regardless, you know, if you need me to write you something, just holler at me. Like you've already paid the consultations and shit. If you need me to send you a form, I'll write you a motherfucking receipt. You can go ahead and follow this shit on tuition or education tax credits. Just let me know. If you got you had a call with me, shit, holler at me, man. You know? If you pay me cash, man, tell me what to write down. Strike that for the record. I'm high. I spoke the blood earlier. This car costs $1. Ain't no taxes on it. Y'all know y'all used to say y'all's family member cars for $50 and shit. Man, quit playing. I don't even know what this form is. 8692. Let me see what it is. I don't want to skip nothing. But I gave y'all the main ones. Definitely the rich people are writing off education. They're writing off their family vehicles. Let me say it again. Family vehicle. If you have a family business, which you do, everybody does, your family costs. This is for healthcare. This is what you use for healthcare. That's why I don't know what it is. I'm going to show y'all how to get some. Y'all can get cards for y'all's business. There's these cards y'all can get. I'm going to do a class over and let y'all. Once you got your business established and you got people on payroll and shit, you can go get these up to $10,000. It looks like it's Visa for sure, MasterCard, one of them. And I can't remember what it's called. This lady showed me how to do it. It's a healthcare card. You can use it for anything with healthcare, up to $10,000 a year. If you need to get braces, you need to, I don't care if you need some Band-Aids, you can go to Walmart and use that motherfucker. It just does not work for your local drug dealers, okay? You have to go to the store or use and you work for chiropractors, retirement savings, I don't know. That must be IRA.
Sign me up for that. Let me know when you prepare.
Yeah, I get the info out. I'll probably just give it to y'all for free because that shit's important. I already went over the Schedule H. Y'all just let me know if y'all have any questions. The Form 940, the 941 form, I really want y'all to learn that because that's the first move I seen this lady do. She was juking. She was getting money. She was getting paid off all her family. So business, if you have an electric car too, let me throw that out there. If you do have an electric vehicle as well, that's a whole different separate tax credit. It's called the electric vehicle tax credit. I usually don't talk about it that much because you only get like $7,500 back, but I know y'all can use $7,500.
I got a question, Don, when you're ready.
Equity. All right, equity. I'm getting me a fucking Genesis too. Fuck that shit.
For sure.
Straight up,
those nice.
Yeah. G70. They got the trucks too. So, yeah.
I know. I've been looking at the trucks. I might get a truck instead of the car.
Yeah, get the SUV.
I like them, man. I like them.
Look like that Bentley. Yeah.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Clean vehicle credit. This is for electric cars. They'll give you for any electric car you got the I think you can only do it the first year you got it, you can get $7,500 back. Tax credits. But this is what you want to look for is any IRS form with credits on it and figure out how it applies to your business. And there's lots of great resources out there. I'll give you a couple of them too, of who I learned from. So this is one guy I learned from right here. This guy right here. Life Accounting. Every small business tax write-offs. And he does a lot of shit. I'm gonna put this in the chat. This dude Remdall crazy. He said, shit, I be trading green out for food stamp credits. He said, fat boy gotta eat. Well, you let me know if you know anybody else that I need someone else too. Yes, nerd. He says also works with leases, right? Yes, it does. That boy's silly. He said he gets food stamp credits. The fuck is wrong with him? You can't write that shit off.
So when you talk about this, I know like my main thing lately has been like becoming an enroll agent. But when you talk about as far as like doing like 40, Form 48, 42, all of this, you suggest doing all of this, like establishing the tax company and doing all this for the
Yes,
LLC. What about?
yes.
Okay.
But if you're just gonna have somebody do it for you, it's not necessary. But at the end of the day, I just put some limited liability on you in their name. Because so I want you to see the law real quick.
I'm thinking about doing that 4852.
Yeah. I didn't go over that today for a reason, but because that's really part of the withholding agent process. But the 4852, let me just show everybody because it is in the book. This is how you get that federal withholding, whatever they took out on federal taxes and
that's only that.
Everything right here. If anything they took out, you get that back. Yeah, it's only that.
Okay, everything right there. All right, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, your Social Security tax they withheld because it's a contract.
What about my last
wasn't
job?
aware. You wasn't aware of this shit. If you knew that they was withholding your money, would you have let them?
I work like a bartender serving. Does that matter with like tips and stuff like that?
If you could put the tips in, like you claim it, that's on you. But this is what been withheld from your ass. See what I'm saying?
So when you talk about as far as like, let's say I'm like hypothetically speaking, like I should at least if I'm doing it for myself, I should at least do the PTIN, get my PTIN. Do you think I should still like establish a LLC to do it through?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I think we already did that. That's Derek's ass, ain't
it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, his ass was the only one on one of them calls with me. Equity. That nigga in tune though. You got him there.
He turned. He came there. He just was like overthinking. He got it.
That boy was everywhere, wasn't he? At first.
Yeah.
For sure.
I live for free. I live for free. I'm like, nah, brother, not do that. Like, go ahead, But yeah, it's a way out there to do it though. But
yeah, that's why I learned, man. You just got one step at a time. You got to kind of know where you want to go, and then.
Right, that's it. You gotta have so you can set your direction and goals, where you want to head.
Yeah.
You know what? Because a lot of people come to me and they don't know why they come to me. Like I need to know. But like usually when they come to me with these calls, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do a follow-up call. So at least we have a goal set. Like, nigga, where you going? Where we headed? Because you everywhere with this shit. There should be a reason. Because all these terms are broad. It's what you believe in, truthfully. So when you talk about status correction, maybe you just need your status corrected with the family. The family don't know who the fuck you are. The family don't know who they are. You get your family status corrected as far as, hey, you're this person in the family, you're this. But I want everybody to understand. So when you understand that your name's a business now, you're handing down your intellectual essence. We can hand these down to family libraries. I'm gonna touch on this just because if equity was not in this classroom, I would not be telling you all this. So y'all can thank equity because he needs to hear this shit.
Appreciate you, equity.
Hey, what the next thing in the private that we're working on, what I've stepped away and I'm working on is something called a heritage trust. It's a form of a dynasty trust. It's heritage. You ever heard of a heritage hall? Yeah. Y'all not handing down y'all heritages. At all. You're here for a reason. What is your morals and values? This is what we handing down. So, Don Kalam is a reason why I came in writing books. It's not that I wanted to write books, but when y'all started buying them motherfuckers, I was happy to write them motherfuckers. But it's because I'm handing down a family library. Barack Obama got a family library. Patricia, you still in here? She's still in here? She might have gone. But she the president on she here. Patricia. You ain't gotta just be a president of the United States. The United States is a federal corporation. You be a president of your family corporation. That's enough to hand down and make hand down your legacy. The government is keeping records on you. Why wouldn't you want to keep records on yourself? Matter of fact, my shit's trademarked now. You can't even keep records of my shit. I need them. Hand them over. Take me out your system. I'm opting out, pussy. Don't say it like that. Be nice, because before they kill you, they're nice to you. Hey, I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
Say nice.
But no, let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm here for y'all, man.
I got questions, goddamn. So like I did a little bit like doing my research as far as like right now. Only thing I've kind of been focused on something I kind of grasp is the 4852. I've already been like kind of like doing some research and stuff on it. It's just something I grasp. That's where I'm going with. And I just seen like doing my research. You attach it to the 1040. You have to send it to a specific like IRS processing center, correct?
Right. It should be on that form though.
Mm-hmm.
I bet ChatGPT knows what to send that shit too.
Yeah, that's what I've been using sometimes.
You been using the one I showed you?
I haven't yet. I be doing it off my phone, so I just use ChatGPT.
All right, I got the same one on my phone too.
For hypotenuse or whatever?
No, not that. I don't use that one. I'm using Genie.
Okay.
But that I couldn't even, that one does, that one's good too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. So here's a question because I was going through it. Should I like print out my 1040 and fill it in, or do whether it's on the computer printing out? Like I have to do a specific 1040 that matches my 4852.
So me, like I showed you how to order all those forms. So check this out. I'm gonna show you how I order everything. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all never thought about that, huh? Y'all never thought about that, huh? Can you read that out loud for me, Court?
Unfortunately, the scenario isn't fiction. Most color laser printers and color copiers are designed to print invincible tracking codes across every single printed page of their output. These codes reveal which machine produced the document, and in some cases, when a document was printed or copied.
I have them file. I have them send everything to me. These forms came directly from the IRS. God damn it!
Mm.
Y'all following along? This that private life, boy. So let me touch on let me touch. Listen, so I'm not telling y'all how to fill out IRS forms. You started. Once a private citizen was the tax forms to recover the past taxes. Where was you at the whole fucking class? That's your answer. Ain't that what we just went over the whole class? How to get your past Strawman's tax fucking credits.
Yeah, I kind of came on late.
Yeah, no. I'm just throwing it out. I'm answering these questions.
Oh, word.
You know, but you talked about the 4852. What you doing that for? To get back your Strawman's credits, correct?
Yep.
It's not yours. It's the Strawman's. It's the name because it's a business. The natural man does not have a tax. I need everybody to understand this. The natural man cannot be taxed. Are they taxing the Amish people? If he opted in,
they taxing those identifications that you still
yes,
claiming that you shouldn't be claiming.
Every time you go get your ID scanned or something, listen, how does the jail get paid? As soon as you give them a social security number and they can find you in the system. You can write everything you do in commerce, you're getting taxed. Everything. So these are the ways to get it back. Every form I went over. Your whole life should be a deductible. Your bills are a deductible. It pays for your family to take care of your bills. It's no longer bills, these are deductibles.
Everything is paid for.
Everything is paid for. You just playing the game. When you pass go, they're gonna give you 200. 250,000. That's what you're gonna get. That's the bare minimum. I'm telling y'all right motherfucking now. The motherfuckers is getting back this money, this bag, and that's all I'm focused on for the rest of the year. Make your motherfucking business.
You can get that full amount even if you don't spend that amount.
Nigga, you know how to make receipts?
All right.
Nigga, you got ChatGPT, nigga.
Say less.
Straight up. I'll make you some bank statements.
Certified.
Better get that shit certified financial statement. What's your motherfucking what they call it? They call it the financial forecast. We need to check your financial forecast. I said, what the fuck? You a business meteorologist?
Minister Kalam,
Yes, ma'am.
are you all still providing the service to do the two forms? I saw that during your webinar that we can hire you all to do the 1045 and 1139 for us.
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
And
ma'am.
I would be honored if I could get your how do you receive your payment and all of that.
Or we can
And
send you a payment link, Zelle, however you want to do it. Are you in the school? You're in the school, correct? Because I only posted this in the school.
yes, sir.
So just reach out to me directly. And thank you for accepting me because my language has been foul tonight. So I apologize to you, ma'am.
Oh no, no. No,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Let me know you raised some thugs then, girl.
Be yourself. Oh no, I'm just referring to you what you are because I'm
Yes, ma'am.
a minister myself, and
I hope everything is making sense for you, though.
yes, and also I'd like to hire you all separately for the I've got the non-interest bearing bank account for my ministry trust.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how do you file the 10B? That's what I'm saying. Can I hire you for the 1045, 1139
Yes,
as
ma'am.
well to get my bank deposits back through the ministry trust?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do I text you and I ask you for
Can you message me in the school? You know how to do the chat in the school?
all I've been doing is texting you.
All right, send me. I need to know who. Just send me if you can send me your number in the chat in the school. Like there's a private chat in the school.
Yes.
Yeah, send
Okay.
me your number. Is your government name in the is this name Murray in the school?
Yes.
I'm gonna look for you right now and send you a message.
Yes.
Hey, it sounds like who you been studying with. You know what you talking about, girl.
Well, I've been listening to you and your videos. I have just practically all your books also. So I'm trying to build a tribe in my neighborhood. What I want to do is you blow me up, and then I turn the other people on to you also. I
All right,
know a
thank
lot of
you.
hard-working people.
I
Well,
just
no,
sent
I
you.
mean,
I just sent you a
you're the
message.
blessed.
You in New York? Where you at?
No, I'm in Florida.
Okay, it just said you're on New York time. Okay.
Oh, yes, Eastern Standard Time. Yes.
Okay. I appreciate you tuning in with us.
I appreciate you. Look at what I don't mean to go into grandma mode, but all of you, when you put this information out here to help people, people are clueless. They don't know anything. And I mean, we all carry, the computers, the phones and all that. What do you look up? I mean, you didn't want to be rich, but what are they studying?
Right, that's fact.
Yeah, and so I'm just have to put it on to you that we appreciate you to bring us this information, and it's never too late to want to become, rich or whatever. So, that I want to do that from my rural community so that these people have the last laugh.
No doubt, no doubt. We can have the last laugh together. I'll fly down to you tonight, girl. Don't tell grandpa. I'm
I
almost
think
going myself. My son 19. You hear me?
yes,
I love your
but
smile. Thank you so much.
I thank you.
Yeah, I like that. She's studying the right shit now. Why the rest of y'all can't talk to me like that? She already knew which form she wanted and everything. You hear me? All I'm gonna do is chat GPT it. No, I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all. But no, so I want y'all to know from start to finish, like literally, if y'all really want me to do this for you, I'm gonna hook you up with I'm gonna get you an account off Fiverr. Like I do got an account in Florida though. Let me just give y'all the information. But you're gonna have to tell them what you need done. I'm gonna put it like that. Cause sometimes they be acting slow as fuck, but they know what's going on because they don't pay taxes either. I shouldn't have told their business. This is them right there. They started in St. Louis. I've known them my whole life. If you look up my credit report, this is actually one of my addresses. This is how I got hit for child support. I had to get rid of it. So this is them right there. So they do bookkeeping services and accounting services. They're accountants. But you see, look, best bookkeeper in St. Louis 2020. They started in St. Louis. It's literally like basically my family. It's the white side though, so but they definitely went black and never went back, all right? But they're white. I be telling too much business. No, I be volunteering information, huh? All their kids and grandkids mixed.
Stablecoins are the new hotness.
But they're good people. They're trustworthy. The first multi-millionaires that I was around and seeing bank accounts and learning about certified financial statements, they actually created a certified financial statement for me.
Wow.
Tax-ready financials right there. They do payroll, all of that shit, man. Anything you need, just talk to them. If you just tell them, don't tell them Don Kalam sent you, tell them Jeffrey McBride did, okay?
Can they help out with that 4852 and stuff like that?
No, they're not going to help you with that one.
All right, cool.
But like to get your business credits back, they'll do everything they can because they're going to take a cut.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them forms they might not know about.
Right. You got to kind of know how to use it.
You're going to have to tell them about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way with like some of my registered agents and some of my attorneys, they don't even know about the ministry trust. Like Murray, she just talked about she has a ministry trust. She has a non-interest bearing account. I already knew what she was talking about. So when she said non-interest bearing, I already knew she had an unincorporated association established. She is not going to be taxed. I don't care if her EIN has a social attached to it or not. They're not going to tax that woman. They probably ask her what she needs done. What do you need done? Because she's the boss.
Kind of on that subject, like I did all of that as well, and I like put my direct deposit and stuff like that for my job to like my trust account. Can all that be like basically like charitable donation?
Basically, yes. You're sending all you. That's not your. You didn't get paid nothing. The trust did.
Right.
You said it correct. You taught him that equity.
Not that one.
No, you're absolutely correct. So that's how I maneuver. Say Patricia. So look, I just don't like to put too much private information out here. But just know there's certain accounts that I have that I don't get paid at all. It goes straight to the business, and then me and Patricia, we take payroll. And basically I take loans for my businesses. Because if anytime they give me money, it can't be taxed because I'm taking a loan. So now I don't really like taking loans from churches, but like, the church can say, hey, we're gonna give something to the record label. This is a gift, because gifts can't be taxed. Let me show y'all the law. I just want to show y'all the law. I just don't want y'all. I need y'all to see it. So in case you try to do this and a motherfucker tell you, and you be like, no, Don Kalam said, nah, don't. You got a lifetime gift tax. This is just for people. So just the individual loan, you can gift up to $13.61 million and not pay taxes on it. This is how the government gets you. Just want y'all to know that. But a gift can't be taxed.
Real quick, you said that you don't like doing donations or loans and stuff.
No, yeah, so I do like doing loans. So we're missing a pass-through entity here, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
Court has his record label. You've heard people selling their souls to the record label, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, we owe the record label. We're in debt with the record label. Put it like that. So if anybody tries to take anything from me, the record label is going to speak up first. And if you have a holding company and a record label is the same exact thing. They manage and deal with intellectual property. Think about it. Them are rap names. Those are intellectual property. It's just a name. They own and control a name and image. And then he can gift all the rights to the church. Like, we still want to do the business as usual, but the church actually owns the rights. Because we give it for God. So now the record label, really, we're rapping for God.
Is that something
I got Lil Wayne featured on my motherfucking shit? Nigga, we still rapping for God.
Is that something you would like do in your like meeting minutes? You like identify that type of stuff?
Well, everything should be identified in meeting minutes that you want revealed if you was to ever get audited. You heard what I said, that you want revealed. Because sometimes business gets dirty.
For sure.
So anything you want revealed. I'm going to put it like that. Anything you want revealed. Because I've seen a lot of companies get caught up by revealing the wrong shit. Like if you got killers on payroll, that shit should be revealed. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Obviously.
They're considered soldiers.
That's why a lot of these cats
security.
Blue block.
This is security expense.
Security expensive. What are you talking about?
There was soldiers for Christ. You hear me? That's what the Salvation Army calls them, junior soldiers.
Gotta protect the estate.
Yeah, you gotta protect the estate. You have to. Ain't no ands, ifs, buts about it. Master, that's the War Department. Y'all got any more questions? But I want y'all to know, man, that, like, if y'all reach out to me, I'll help y'all get right. I'm not doing the withholding agent process no more. There's a lot going on behind that. Not dealing with that. The person I was doing with, me and her kind of got into it anyways. So, but it's working, and I just don't want to be caught up in that mess because they are getting back millions and millions of dollars. One dude got back $38 million. I don't know how he did it. I'm not fucking. I'm not fucking with him. I'm staying distance from that motherfucker.
Come on, man. Get the bag.
Hell no. Where'd you get these numbers from? That's what I'm saying.
Not all money, good money.
That's why I said, man, make sure y'all go get. Listen, if y'all gonna do stuff like that, and sorry to throw y'all off, it's a whole different subject, but go get the securities, go see what's going on, get the audits, so y'all got real numbers. Don't let nobody type in no fake numbers on y'all shit. That's my main thing, and that's what was going on with the OID process. Ain't no way, motherfucking man had 38 million withheld from his paychecks. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna get odd. You laughing, actually? Like, I've stayed away from it. Hey, it was two dudes. They did that shit together. I'm like, fuck no. That's not what I taught y'all this shit to do. No. Now, I'm getting out the public. Fuck this shit. Send me 100,000 though. I'm gonna have him send it to Pat. He ain't gonna touch the money. Send that shit to my trustee. I'm gonna have her drop it off. Yeah, the most I seen back before him was it was 9 million, 10 million. But that motherfucker got back 38 million. It was froze up for like 3 months, and that shit finally they released it.
They did?
I don't know where the nigga at now. He was in Atlanta though. Yeah. But no, it's called a withholding agent process. If y'all need it, I'll put the link in the school for everybody. If y'all want it, that's on y'all own though.
How much to like help me out with, like, if I wanted some help with the 4852 and stuff like that?
I mean, holler at me, man. That's just cheap. You didn't holler at Vic? Vic ain't doing it no more?
I haven't talked to nobody about it.
Okay. All right.
Bro, she said he booked.
No. I mean, I'm really not. But stuff like that I can help you with. Because you're going to get that shit back. 4852, you're going to get it back. That's just easy.
Yeah, I'll shoot you. I'm gonna actually shoot you some in the school right now.
Yeah. Just book a consult, bro. We can do it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll talk you through it. We'll do that shit together. But is your name's a business though, right?
My name is a business. Yeah.
All right, that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, my name is a
All right,
business.
so but you still working right now?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to get a W-4T in.
I'm gonna book the consult, bro. I'll do what you know what I'm saying? We get to it, but I do wanna like, because right now it's that season. I want to go ahead and get that out the way, you know, to move
I
up.
can't remember the guy's name. I'm gonna ask him if he let me put the call out. He said he's still waiting on a call from Bags No Equity. Man, I got a few people saying that he owes them calls.
Yeah. What's the name told me too? He was covered at me sour. I'm like,
yeah, straight up. So I don't like that. But I just want everybody to know I apologize if y'all fuck with Bags. But Bags is solid with me. He has never fucked me over. All his connects he gave me is legit. But even some of his connects was like, no. But yeah, I'll throw that out there too.
I'm gonna book the consult.
Yeah, no doubt. Go to the web. It's 1,000 right now. Well, I'll get you together, man.
Hold on, I got a question.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, hold on. So the guy, what I'm saying is he did the W-4T and he didn't have no problems from his job. And he's no longer paying taxes on his paychecks. But I suggest everybody be entrepreneurs. If Grandma Murray can get it and set it up, you can too, goddamn.
Don, if I become a trustee, you know, I see you had the 2 packages, the one for 10K and one for 5,500. That gives
what's up? Go ahead. Now I'm gonna tell you the negative, all right?
If that means that I get to work with you and your team, or you just get connections.
Yes. But I need you to hear me out on this.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on Pat and my other worker to help me type these motherfucking trust up. God damn it. Equity, will you help me? You get the trust. I got like 10 trusts I need to type up.
For sure.
I haven't had time to do them. The one of them just hit me up like, what's up with the trust? Because I have to print it out on special paper, and then I ordered this binder with their names, the name of the trust on it. So literally they've been waiting since January, February for the trust, and it's damn near April. I need to get that. They got the PDFs. That's all they got.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll be talking to you on Monday, so we can discuss it.
Yeah. So I need to get that ASAP. I almost cut everybody off on the payroll. Like, nigga, fuck y'all. I need these trusts done. For real. I'm backed up. My girl just got out of prison last month. I've been helping her out for the whole month.
Dude, that's what that dope status do, huh?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you get to work inside me, man, and then like even equity. If equity is ready to have me set up a bank account, trust account with me, anything I run through that bitch, you get 10%. And that's how Patricia's been eating. She been eating.
It's waiting on you.
I get bands, bro. I get lots of fucking money.
Okay. All right, bet. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yes, sir. But whatever, yeah. And so I'll be having a meeting. I just put in that I'm about to have a meeting, right? Yeah, another trust meeting. So yeah, I want to get the trust. I want to at least get the trust typed up before the meeting, and that way I can start getting them printed off. And then we're gonna go back to tribal IDs and license plates as well, with some of the tribes that I'm dealing with. And then I want to do like something private, just between my private members or trustees. We have our own tribe together.
Gotcha.
What's your I know like you busy and so you just said how busy you were. If I were to do the consult, would that be able to like be done before like, you know, like the tax season and stuff?
Yeah, once you book it, we'll just book it within, don't book it before 48 hours. We'll be straight. That's why I'm so busy. I'm taking calls within 48 hours. And then we can go at it and whatever the fuck you need. But yeah, we'll get that shit done. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, Don?
Yeah, my bad, Maurice. What's good, man?
Hey, what's going on? I had a question, man.
What's
it was off of something you were saying earlier, and with the 1099 OID and stuff. Couldn't you can you do that under the foreign estate trust?
Yes, you can. I would
Like
do
a
an
9(8).
INT. I would do the INT over the OID. With the
Oh,
OID, you should
yes.
the OID you should be doing is for zero coupon bonds. Let me show you what these look like. That's all your bill is a zero coupon bond. When you get a bill every month, a coupon bond, that's what it's called. And that's the only thing you can really file a 1099 OID on. Let me see if ChatGPT will tell me. Oh, there's the address for everybody too, for the 4852. But I got you, bro. What is a zero coupon bond? Can you file a 1099? I learned this from Series 6 and Series 7 brokers right here. I sat down and had a class with them.
Bro, you being all top of class. That's some crazy series. That's some other stuff right there.
Nah, I didn't, because we was all doing it wrong. Yes, you can file a Form 1099 OID for a zero coupon bond. Zero coupon bonds are issued at a discount to the face value. That's all the fucking bill is a zero coupon bond. It's a coupon and a bond. A bond is evidence of a debt. So they're giving you the bonds and you're giving them money and giving them it right back. So now you owe them.
So the INT is more of what we should use instead. And how would you calculate that if you're thinking about it like a bank account? Would you just add up all your deposits?
So you file it with them first. That's why it's in the book. You send them a letter. They file it. You send them the blank form. They're supposed to file it. And if they don't file it, then you report it to the IRS. But you want to write the bank manager, the bank president, whoever's at that branch. That's who you write directly. Like, look, check this out.
Yeah, I gotta reread that book.
Yeah, read the book, but check this out. Write me a letter requesting 1099 INT form and information to be filed for tax year from my bank. Boom, there you go. Hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to request the issuance of the Form 1099 INT for the tax year 2024 related to my account with your bank. My account details are as follows. I would appreciate it if you could provide me with the necessary information regarding the interest earned on my account during the tax year. Please send the completed Form 1099 INT to my address listed above. It's that simple. Then you send it to the IRS. They're going to fill it out.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just know some of y'all just need to hear it. If your bank refuses to issue a 1099 INT, here are some steps you can take. It's as simple as that. If it's anything over $10, they have to file this shit. Then you file a complaint. If it remains unresolved, you can file a complaint with the bank's regulatory authority in the United States. You can reach out to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. If it's a national bank, or the Federal Reserve, if it's a state chartered bank that is a member of the Federal Reserve System. But you can write directly to the IRS too and file a complaint. Criminal Investigation Division, CID Division.
And just use ChatGPT to make the complaint too.
Man, I ChatGPT my whole life. Well, I've been getting money off ChatGPT for about 2.5 years now. That $10,000 chance I'm about to send court is ChatGPT. No, I'm fucking with you. Hey, me and Equity worked hard to get that motherfucker. Actually, Equity is the one who made the play to get me that motherfucking $10,000 trust. Hey, ain't you, Equity? I just keep it 100. I had one already, but it wasn't put together. I still ain't got it typed up. But I actually got 2 different trusts. I just ain't got the other one typed up yet. But this one's hard. I like it. It's got the non-disclosure agreements in it. You can pay your life insurance directly from a lot of different shit, bro. It has a lot. But Equity made the play happen in Atlanta. So shout out to Equity, man. He said, man, he got the trust you need. We're going to make it work. So I made him a trustee too, board member. So for that. And Equity's already there for making the play happen. So there ain't no ands, this, buts about it. The man's in there. Y'all good? Y'all got any more questions? I'll put this in the school for everybody. Y'all don't have to go to the classroom when it's done. I'll put it in the regular school, so y'all can watch this, because this was very valuable. And then I got Granny Murray in this motherfucker. She don't look like no grandma at all. Skin looking good and everything. Black don't crack, I tell you. Remind me of my people. She must be smoking them herbs, boy. Y'all good, man? Y'all good? I give y'all 2 hours of power, man.
You're the best.
All right, man.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all following along and understand it. So make your name a business first and foremost with anything, or this shit is really irrelevant. You need to understand your name is a business. If Granny got this shit figured out, how she was talking to me, that's how y'all motherfuckers need to be talking. Straight up. She got her ministry trust together, non-tax bearing, all of that. You heard her. She sounds just like Jason back in the day, went on his first motherfucking interview back with me back in the day on the Dreamkeepers radio podcast. That's what she reminded me of. As soon as she said it, that's what I was thinking of.
And I said it's everybody.
Well, much peace and love, man. I do this for y'all. When it's done processing, it'll be in the school. Just holler at me directly in the school. If I'm not responding, I probably got you on the block list. So just drop a comment like, hey, check your messages. Check the chat.
For sure.
All right, much peace and love.
All right, peace and love.
In a world where the tax system can seem overwhelming, one book is here to guide you towards financial empowerment. Introducing The Capitalizing Namepreneur, Unleashing the Power of Tax Credits by best-selling author Don Kalam. Are you looking to demystify the complexities of taxes and harness the power of tax credits? The Capitalizing Namepreneur provides an understanding of effectively utilizing your tax credits. Discover the secrets behind setting up a tax firm, understanding the Strawman name, protecting your assets, and navigating the implications of the Social Security Trust Fund. Don Kalam's expertise shines through every page. It's like having a personal financial advisor by your side. Get your copy of The Capitalizing Namepreneur today and unlock the power of tax credits to enhance your financial well-being. Order your copy now and take control of your tax strategies. The Capitalizing Namepreneur, Unleashing the Power of Tax Credits by Don Kalam. Available now at leading bookstores and online. Get your copy today.